Okay guys, so often I'll get questions about lateral delts, and first of all, people are very intrigued with lateral delts because they play a significant role in that X-frame. So sweep helps with the bottom half, but then it's completed by what happens up here. Now the issue with the lateral delts is that they're kind of stubborn, and most conventional exercises, they make it tricky to actually stimulate the muscle the way you want to. So we've talked about this before, that if you have a machine available to you, usually hammer strength, plate loaded stuff, those are really good because, again, remember, the lateral head of the deltoid attaches here into the humerus. So it's kind of unfair that we make the lever longer by holding the weight out here. So these machines, they put the weight right on the humerus, which shortens the lever, and it's a lot easier to actually stimulate the muscle the way you intended to do. Now, if you don't have a plate-loaded machine or something close to a hammer strength machine, there are other ways to get this done. Primarily by, first of all, getting into the mid-scap plane, which is right about here. And right here in the mid-scap plane, you're going to be in a better line of pull, especially if you lean over just a hair, and you have a nice little bend at the elbows. And when you have a nice little bend at the elbows, you shorten up the lever. And now the thing is that even if you're aware of this, and this is how you do a lateral raise, it can still be kind of hard to find the muscle. I think the biggest issue is that what folks will do is they'll lead with the hand and not necessarily the elbow. So a good way to train yourself to build that mind-muscle connection that you hear about, which is really just good form, use a pair of these kettlebells. So with kettlebells, you're going to find that by leaning forward just a little bit, getting into the mid-scap plane, and starting your lateral raise, so it'll look like this from this angle. From the front, it kind of looks like this. You're going to have an easier time driving with your elbow. So it's a great trainer so that you can, first of all, learn how to incorporate enough bend so that you're shortening the lever, but not enough to the point where you're no longer targeting the muscle anymore. And then also it's going to just teach you how to really drive up with the elbow and not with the hand, unless you're being a jackass on purpose. So that's it. That's a really easy way to learn how to use your medial delts on lateral raises. Lateral delts, the lateral head on lateral raises. So if you don't have a plate loaded machine, it's as simple as grabbing a pair of kettlebells and just kind of learning to drive up in the correct fashion. That's it, guys.